NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go. 15, Ronnie. 15 line. 80 weapon. Shoot.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Denver has the first down. The play going for 15 yards. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now it's Lindsay. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
I'm coming after you. 61, matchbox lights.
On second down and 4. Lock. Flush to his right. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Here we go. 10-2 stop. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Let's go.
First carry for Royce Freeman. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49.
Ready.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line. Here's Locke to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Dancing to his left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Ready.
Throwing his Lock on 3rd down. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 23.
50, plant.
They'll run on first down. Lindsay. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Phillip Lindsay, his 4th touchdown on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 21. Now a give, right side. Ewing. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. On to stop there defensively, Tyler Davison.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the 24, Mahomes. It's complete to Williams. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up a touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Mahomes to throw. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. Called that a very strong gain of 24.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
They'll run it with Williams. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver.
Yellow, yellow.
On 1st down, Ewing. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
And the last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw is Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. The 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's 2 different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Flushed out, and he's taken down. Trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Flying in to blow that play up, Alex Okafor. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Lindsey. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know. We know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak that the whole month of December is still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Mahomes. Taken down, sacked back at the 2.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
And he'll try and hurry the kick, gets it away, but it's not looking that great. Yeah, not much happening there, not much at all. They'll get to it and down it, but at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Block now on 1st down, eluding the pressure right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They run the counter. Ewing. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And just like that, it's 3rd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Open man has got it. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Rolling to his right. He'll take a shot for the end. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Duke Dawson picks it past the 10 to the 11-yard line. And that's where the return stops. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Game clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get 1 play before the 2-minute warning. Blocked again here on 2nd and 10. He'll get this to Phillip Lindsay, complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. To throw again on 2nd down. Locke. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. To throw, it's Mahomes. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Mahomes now to throw. Forced out to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So not sure how they feel about that. They had golden field position to start the drive after the fumble recovery, but they went backward and then got 3.
Well, let's go from gold to silver, because the silver lining is they got the 3, right? You were talking about the golden field position. They didn't take advantage of it. That has to feel like a letdown.
You always stand ready to pounce. Always. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Philip Lindsay, 76 yards. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. Lindsay going to try to run it in. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my foot.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Justin Simmons. Nico Hardman, the intended target.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Clock now on first down. He'll find Lindsay here. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. Cortland Sutton as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos push further out in front. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
At their own 19-yard
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Throwing to start the drive.
You say you forgot what?
Incomplete. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on
the road me what?
and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
Oh, no, I have left because I'm in his brother here. I don't really play too much. I'm going to be chilling.
They've kept their minute by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big
I should have won by more, but I choked the lead away. I just got, I mean, it's just certain leagues I don't win in. I mean, Blitz is one of them. That's what I'm playing now. I need to cut down on my leagues, really.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Got an open man. It's Pringle. And he's tackled a yard short.
Yeah, I like a 2 tonight is good.
Gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Mahomes is going to run the option left. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
The UCLA product, Kenny Young, had the tackle. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
That's the first time I've ever seen this play ever. When a quarterback, you know, remember that play that remember that play that they did in the Super Bowl, or Brady did, like when he faked like he trying to give out signals to the right side of the offensive line. Yeah, that's what Chiefs just did against me. That exact play. And the running back got the ball and ran it in.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
I ain't never seen that play.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Flush to his right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll run here with Lindsey. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, let's go.
Rock to throw on 2nd down. Byington, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Anthony Hitchens. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
On 3rd down, it's Lindsey. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good-sized run.
A really good run. But how much confidence do you have
in your next play
call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on 4th down. Do you really have a play you believe in, or are you just hopeful? And you got to sell it to the big man before it gets called.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
He's still low.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Mahomes now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Give him 30 yards there. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Who won?
We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers.
Y'all set me up too, Ben, because y'all knew what y'all was doing by getting him that team. That's the funny part.
Cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And this should be the final play.
Airplane was so mad I beat him in crew yesterday.
And that is going to do it.
He DM'd me. No, what else is that?
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, I was talking. He was talking about himself or something like that. I ain't paying attention. He DM'd me and was like, you know, you messed up your draft position by losing. I was like, oh, okay. Hold on 1 second.
12 yards that time and a 1st down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the ball...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. After the turnover, here's Locke. This is the tight end Fant.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, You see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each.
And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 49 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On 1st down, Locke. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Give them a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on.
Hey, man, we're going to win out this season, have a build our little confidence. And next season, we be there. Because I'm going to go 7 and 9. Yeah.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Randy Gregory.
I know Chiefs is burning up right now.
He gets in there to drop him. Mahomes going to throw. That's complete to his receiver.
No, I'm playing this scooter dude and
that one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And the ball is knocked out. It's picked up by the Broncos.
Mo don't care for blitz. Mo then I don't really care for I'm sorry. I forgot I'm on stream. But I don't really care for, I mean, I'm on stream, I don't care. But I don't really care for blitz. I like the league. It's just my team. It's killing me. But I haven't had so many seasons to get better, so there's no really excuse neither. Touchdown, son. Let's go.
Touchdown, Denver. Traquan Smith, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos push further out in front. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. So you can have an empty possession, pump the ball away.
Ooh, go this was a catch that interception. Pick a lick.
It changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you.
At least I'm going to win MVP in blitz on the good side.
But you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because
July.
Otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
They may. I can see that too, because I forgot last year they did that too.
First of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back.
I'm just trying. I know I'm leading in passing yards. The issue is I'm not having really a lot of big passing games now.
They'll set up a throw. And it's complete to Kelsey. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. He's got it at the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. Extra point up and through, and that will get them one closer.
Everybody think Buffalo gonna win them all. That's so funny.
2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what
Well, I
you
wish
did
Khalif
before
Raymond had that.
but you have to be
He
prepared
just,
for wrinkles and
I
counters
haven't played
because you
him
know
for
they'll
the
make
last
some
4 or 5
adjustments.
Madden.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive,
go.
but this is going to wind up incomplete. On 2nd and 10, Locke will find Royce Freeman, the running back. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Came up a little
Yeah, my
short on
game
the
was
last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Here's Locke. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. Trot. There he goes, right side. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Philip Lindsey with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. Boswell good with the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10.
Yeah, I need to get these tax write-offs, man.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Get it to the goodwill.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. Parker now to add the extra point. And the lead is trimmed
what you call it? Ain't it called tax amount, something like that?
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Broncos are going to get the football.
I just hope. I hope it's a good thing. How does that help?
They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just...
Yeah, see, I have,
I think we're down to none. Being chased out left. And he can't find anyone.
Well, I'll have the option to see how much money I get back for each, right?
Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
Interesting.
And he's going to go down again. Frank Clark.
Yeah, but
that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Block now to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Chris Jones. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
So I need to save all my receipts and everything, Herb.
So look at this. They'll go for a field goal now to get within a score. This to get it back to a 1-score game.
So I'm going to get all of my receipts that I spent money on for these ads. Because I don't want to owe them no $3,000, $4,000. I'll be sick.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now You know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there,
Ben,
you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
You better bring your facts for this thing, because I don't want to hear opinion there. I want to hear facts.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside.
Now I'm bringing facts.
Down. 60 Pittsburgh. Hey, high 7. 25. Check 25. Check 25. Hurry up.
Lock to throw. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Extra point now by Boswell.
Yes, sir.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. On second down, Ewing. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
Cool, Razor using? Man, I dropped 5 touchdowns. Who the Browns using? And blitz. I play him next. I'm trying to see how close Joker and them are to me in the passing stats, because I know what they like to do the last few games. Yep. It amazes me that no matter the Madden, they still find a way to be successful.